Welcome to Mornings with Patty, in which I read from one of 6 daily meditation books. I share a passage from one of those books and I give you my take on it. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe below, follow, share, especially if somebody you think might be able to benefit from this. So what I'm reading today is Journey to the Heart by Melody Beattie, and it is August 11th, about trusting yourself. When you look around and you feel insecure and wonder who you can trust, know you can trust yourself. Okay? We often stand like little children, holding out our hands, waiting for someone to lead us somewhere, anywhere. We hope that someone can show us what we need to do next. We think maybe someone else knows better, but that thought is often the beginning of trouble. If we choose to let others lead us around, we'll soon find out they don't know what's best for us. If we abdicate our responsibility for our choices, we may become angry, sometimes full of rage for others for running our lives, for telling us what to do. How about we need to take responsibility? We need to trust ourselves. Sometimes we do get clues and hints from others. Sometimes we get direction from outside ourselves. But it must resonate with our heart. It must resonate with what we know to be true. And the direction we take, what we do next, needs to be our choice, because whether we see it or not, it is our choice. And trust and respond to your own heart. Trust the wisdom and guidance inside of you. For some of us, that's really, really difficult to get out there and say, I trust myself, when you've made so many really bad decisions like I have, just saying. And I shouldn't really say they're really bad decisions, but they weren't always loving to me. What I do know is that I really have to feel into my heart if something resonates. If something resonates with me, then I need to do it. And if I get a pushback, I don't need to do it. And I'm going to tell you, every time I say yes, when I mean no, inside it tells me no. And every time I override that, I get in so much trouble. And I've done it so often. Years ago, I had a meditation experience in which this gold light came down, and I was looking at my past self, and I was the future self. And my future self in my meditation said to my past self, stop betraying yourself. Stop abandoning yourself. Every time you say yes when you mean no, and every time you say no when you mean yes, you abandon yourself. And oh, by the way, no one has ever abandoned you. No one has ever betrayed you, because you knew all along it wasn't for you. And with that, I fell to the ground, because it was absolutely true. I knew every single relationship that I got into wasn't good for me. I did it anyway, because I didn't want to lose whatever that was that I had. And it's taken me a really long time to figure this shit out. So I'm just telling you, always honor what your heart, your gut says to you. That will not steer you wrong. And by the way, I don't know if you know this or not, but your heart informs the brain. And that's something from Heart Math Institute that I learned. So take that information with you. When you have a decision to make, you already know the answer. Sometimes we fear the outcome of the answer. Sometimes we want to have validation, so we'll ask some friends about it, some close friends. But you are the only one who can trigger your response. You're the one who makes that decision. And trust yourself that no matter what, you're going to be okay. Okay? I promise. If you like that kind of content, this kind of content, please like, follow. And again, if this resonates with you, share with somebody else who might benefit from it. I love you.